Hello everyone, I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99.
And welcome back to Madden 12 Suffering, the bad Madden.
Yeah. And today we're going to play the Kansas City Chiefs.
You sound so dejected today.
Well, you know, it's this game just gets me down. Right? Last game that we played, who were we playing?
I don't remember.
We were playing the Ravens.
Oh, were we playing the Ravens?
Yeah. And you held possession of the ball for
55 minutes or something?
Almost 55 minutes. I think I like the Ravens' time of possession was just roughly slightly more than 6 minutes in the entire game.
That's because we just happen to have a phenomenal running game that, like a phenomenal rushing attack that the NFL has never seen before.
Yeah. So is this pre-Patrick Mahomes, or is he actually on the team in this version?
I have no idea. I don't remember
I think it's before him. This is like...
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, this is like almost 15 years ago now, right?
Yeah, I don't even remember when he started in the NFL.
Pretty sure it's before him. I think he's still a relatively young player, right? Yeah. So this was a long time before him. In case you really cared.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Actually, I saw some news, and it looks as though EA is going to lose like $1 billion in the last quarter of last year, right?
Oh.
Yeah. Well, you were telling me too that BioWare, because they're I guess subsidiary of EA. This was you that was telling me this, that they're like a whole bunch of people are losing their jobs and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. No, it's crazy. I don't know. It's just something that's been going on in the industry for a while, right?
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Glad to have you with us for this head-to-head between the Steelers and the Chiefs.
Okay. Well. Ugh. And I have the wrong mic setting, I think.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. So just hang on. I can just change that here.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute myself for a second.
This team needs to come out and rally early to get the fans on their side.
Okay.
If you have thousands of fans screaming and cheering, you feed off of that.
Oh, did you come back?
There. Now I'm back.
There you go. Now you're back.
Yeah. I was just trying to figured out which one I needed to have on here.
Ah.
Get set to kick it away.
So yeah, I don't know.
Well, but I actually did some watching of a little bit of gameplay of Dragon Age 4.
Yeah, from Angry Joe.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, it's a disaster. Like, they completely changed the game and turned it into a action role-playing game.
That's
rather
right.
So there is no more tactical mode or anything like that. I guess it paused while...
Yeah, I went and unplugged the controller so that you could reach it.
Okay, some guy named Stanzi is the quarterback here.
Yeah, they basically turned it into an action RPG, which I guess is fine if you like action RPGs.
I don't know. I don't think the world needed another action RPG. I mean...
Well, the way I look at it, even without even having touched the thing, is like this kind of thing has happened to games that I've liked before. And I've always been of the opinion of, if you wanted to make a different game, just make a different game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the way that I feel about action RPGs, I don't really have anything too terribly much against them. They just don't interest me much, right?
Yeah.
And, I mean, I have a thing called Kingdoms of Amalur or something like that.
Yep.
And you know what? The gameplay that I saw in, you know, like the Angry Joe's
Dragon Age
review,
Angry Joe review?
Yeah, the gameplay that I saw looked a lot like the same kind of thing.
Yep.
You know, like you had, you know, the ability to do diving dodges and somersaults and that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And, you know, to tell you the truth, I have that game and I sat down and played it for a bit, but I got tired of the repetitive button mashy combinations and things like that after, not very long.
It's a type of game that's been around for a long time, and they're fun to play now and then. But too much of a good thing, right?
Yeah, what set the Dragon Age series apart was the tactical mode, right?
Yeah, although they've been moving away from that in some regards for a long time, ever since the first game.
Yeah.
Right, because even if you compare the first game to the second game, they're quite different in that regard.
True, but they still at least had that tactical mode where you could give the other characters in your party orders and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you could even take control of the other members of your party, right?
Yeah.
So that you could actually, you weren't limited by just the character that you were playing, whatever archetype you chose. You could actually experience a little bit of other classes without being stuck in them, just by controlling other players, right?
And you could compensate for their brain deadness too.
Yeah. But yeah, like the gameplay that I saw, it looked like a button masher. Right?
Ben Roethlisberger, Pro Bowl quarterback.
Yeah. Not this season. But anyway, and Angry Joe gave it a 2 out of 10.
First down and 10.
Because apparently there was a lot of other things wrong with it too, but that was the thing that stood out the most to me, is that they completely changed the gameplay so that it no longer plays like the earlier games did.
Yeah.
Right? At all.
On offense, this is a team that plays smart, consistent, team-oriented football, and the result is one of the league's best attacks, and the leader is, of course, a future Hall of Fame player.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You gotta love it. It never changes. We haven't thrown a pass to him all season long, I'm pretty sure.
Well, the thing is that they say these lines every game.
Come on, guys.
Like, every game they say these lines, right?
And Chrissy is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one. Time to introduce the starters on defense, and part of the group is the emerging Brandon Flowers out of Virginia Tech. He is tough, crisp, fast, and loves to compete.
Yeah, and that's what sets him apart, Gus. A lot of cornerbacks are fast, but Brandon Flowers...
Man, but they traded?
With a certain
Yep.
fearlessness. He is not
Well, you made your first down anyway.
You just need to call the dive play sometimes.
Yep.
Sometimes that's what they're given.
But anyway, I was very disappointed to see that, because I really enjoyed, the first game, and the second game was okay, and I actually never managed to finish the third game.
Are we gonna have a lineman block a safety here?
Maybe. I don't know.
No, we're good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Somebody got dropped. A defensive tackle got dropped right at the line.
I don't know. I missed the play art there.
It's okay. You already know what play was called.
Yeah.
We only call like 2 or 3 plays. This will probably work better with Redmond.
Well, if they have enough players playing back, that this should work pretty well, right? But it doesn't work as well as you'd think it would.
It's because nobody can ever hold their blocks.
Yeah.
They need 9 on this third down if they want to convert. Ball on their own 47. They go with the run.
Not gonna quite make it that time.
Nope, not gonna quite make it. 4th and 2.
If only it was 4th and 1.
Yep.
Fourth down.
Well, that's okay.
The Steelers.
This isn't such a bad spot to punt it from. But yeah, from what I understand, there's trouble with some of their other sports titles too, right? That apparently playership, I don't know if that's not a word, but the number of people playing their games is down quite a bit.
Their player base.
Yeah. Okay.
At the 20-yard line.
Yeah, their player base is falling. But that's because they make the same game every year and they don't ever make any improvements. And their games are full of bugs and problems and things that don't reflect their game at all. They literally made better sports games back in 2005.
Yeah.
That's why we still play Madden 05 on this channel. That's why it's been a mainstay of this channel since we started this channel.
Yeah, and it's not to say that Madden 05 doesn't have its problem. What kind of pass is that? Holy shit.
That was a lame duck.
Yeah. It's like he was throwing it away on purpose.
Maybe he was.
Well, anyway.
It's third down, 9 yards to go.
But yeah, there's a lot of problems that have never been addressed, and by the looks of it, oh, look at that. After two really weird plays like that, then he manages to throw a pass for a first down.
That's a quality NFL quarterback right there.
Yeah. The hell's that? 3 tight ends on one side? That's a weird looking formation, all right.
And then they motioned one of them into the backfield.
Yeah, and then he threw it out of bounds again.
He was in danger of getting sacked, but he did the smart thing and threw the ball away.
I don't think he was in any danger of getting sacked there. It didn't look to me like there was any defenders anywhere close.
He was in real danger of getting sacked there, and so he decided to throw the ball into the stands at the fans that paid him for a ball before the game,
okay.
right?
Yeah. Is that what that was?
Yeah, it's a little bit of an under-the-table trade there, I'm sure.
Oh.
And then we get some classic Crusaders pass defense.
Yep. Well, I actually had a pass rush there, right? Although they did get a little bit of Walmart blocking there, 2 for the price of 1 there. You know, like my outside guy was being held up a little bit by the guy who was blocking the guy I was controlling, right? But I suppose we'll probably never get away from that kind of hokey nonsense, right?
Well, so long as there's always collision in these games, you're always going to see a little bit of that, but, you know, ideally, your blocking AI and blocking mechanics work well enough that it's at least minimized.
Yeah.
But it's more like you see it happen constantly in these games.
Yeah, it was like the tackle there was two player boxes wide, right? And so my 2 pass rushers were being blocked by 1 guy.
You know, maybe it would be better if they shrunk their collision boxes when they engage in a block, so that you can't make contact with the rear of them.
I don't know. There's a lot of things.
There's a lot of cheaty things you could do that would be like quick fixes to make it work.
I don't know. Personally, I think they should go back to Madden 05 and then, you know, the first year work on fixing AI play calling.
Yeah, they could do Madden 05 HD re-release.
Yeah, well, except don't call it that. Just call it Madden 26 or whatever.
Nope, we got to bring Ray Lewis back and everything. Got to be Madden 05.
Well, I was thinking just repackage it and call it the next Madden, but with some improvements over the original, right? And then they could, each year they could make an improvement on a different thing, like defensive player pursuit angles and, you know, stuff like that, right? You know, zone defenses, like how a player plays a zone defense, that kind of thing. They could actually make a good game that works.
Are you sure?
Well, you know, in a perfect world, yeah.
Here's the halfback. He gets to around the 42.
Right, I get 2 runs for like 2 yards each, and then I get one of those.
Yeah, well, that's because I think on third down they put a more pass-oriented defense out, right? Now they got some kind of a 3-4 out there. It looks like a pretty standard 3-4, right?
Well, there was nowhere to go there.
No.
Out to maybe the 43-yard line. DeMario Williams was there to bring him down. From their own 43-yard line.
Wow, that right guard just missed that guy.
Yeah.
Did you see that? We take a look at that there. And we take a look at our right guard here.
Yeah, that's because he decides to do a double team on the nose tackle with the center, right?
That'll drive you crazy.
I don't know. That's something they could have probably done as a first thing improvement, right? Is give offensive linemen blocking priorities. And priority 1 is a defensive line, the nearest defensive lineman or linebacker, unless he's being blocked by someone else already. You know?
That's okay. Batch will get us the first down.
Yeah.
He's got to get the ball sometimes, too.
And we'll have a first down.
Yep.
10. Redmond takes a handoff.
I think you zigged when you should have zagged there.
Yeah, well, I kind of hit the wrong... I don't know. I didn't see another gap, so I just went where I saw there was space and just hoped. Oh, come on, man. You gotta hold that block.
DeMario Williams was there to bring him down. The defense is really struggling on third down on this drive. The offense has already converted on this drive alone.
Looks like they've got some kind of a two-man, like 2 defensive lineman package in there. It isn't very good against the run anyway.
That's okay.
I guess in third down and 9 or whatever, they probably are expecting you to pass, right?
Because we've done a lot of that this season.
Yeah, that's why you keep getting these long third down runs all the time.
Well, you know, we're really known for our passing game on this team.
Yeah.
We're one of the passing leaders in the season. I don't blame them for being a little bit worried.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. You got a good first down run that time.
It's a gain of 8.
Well, even the fullback's starting to look a little bit tired there. But I don't know. Like, if you took Madden 05 as a template, you know, there's a lot of things that are relatively simple things that you could do to improve on that game and make it better than this one.
Yep.
Well, it is already.
It is already better.
It is already better than this one, but you know what I mean, right?
Yep.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that 8th man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw.
He's criticizing you for not throwing the ball.
Yeah, well, you know.
He doesn't seem to realize that you actually can't throw the ball in this game.
Yeah, I'm total trash at it. That's why we don't try.
Yeah.
Besides that, this works well enough.
Yeah, well, so far so good.
Line up at the 18.
And it runs lots of time off the clock.
Yep. Yeah, well, like I said, I think they've only had the ball twice, and I don't think they've made a first down yet. Or they might have made a first down.
Oh, my offensive lineman ran into me there when I was trying
your
to
own
go
guy,
for...
your own guy got in the way, yeah.
It's now 2nd and 5.
That's a first down we just lost.
15-yard line.
Well, they've got everybody in the box.
Yep, everybody's up there. This is the area of the field, though, where it sort of makes sense to do that, right? Funny, they'll line up in that 3-4 with the linebackers standing 6 yards off the line of scrimmage in the middle, and you can't run against that, and then they'll put, like, everybody up on the line, and you can just run through it like it isn't even there, right?
That's because the linebackers are supposed to fill the gaps behind the line.
Uh-huh.
That's why they're linebackers. They're backup. Somebody dropped that defensive tackle again.
Yeah, there was no gaps there that time.
I half wonder if they have a good defensive tackle or something.
Yeah.
Because that's multiple times now that they've dropped that guy.
Well, you got the touchdown there.
We just need to keep trying the same thing over and over again, and we will get different results.
That's right. It's not insanity if you get a different result each time.
Yeah, see, I can prove that I get a different result each time. It's not just the voices in my head.
Yeah. The voices in your head saying, Rec V5X, run the ball.
Call the dive play.
Call the dive play. It'll work.
This time. Ooh, we got 100% power on that.
Really? Wow. How far can you kick the ball with 100? You can kick it to the 9-yard line. Wow.
Fields the kick at the 10. He gets to about the 27 and goes down.
Well, that was also into a headwind, though.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains it.
They'll get the ball here at the 27. Now we have a first
Okay, I'm just going to cheat one step over this way here.
Number 13, hands off.
Wow, what on earth was that?
It looked like he was trying to run toward my side, and then he changed his mind and tried to cut it back.
So,
yeah, I'll say.
Go from the 28-yard line.
You see that? I had a free rusher there.
He's brought down.
See, in order to make him throw the ball away, you just need to stop having free rushers.
It doesn't make any difference what I do, right? That's what I'm trying to point out. It doesn't matter.
Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little
It's completely random, right?
Hey, without your cheerleading and encouragement, I could never run the dive play as well as I do.
Yeah. See that again, right? I had a free rusher.
Well, that's okay. This guy won't be catching any more footballs.
Yep, and yet I can get the pass rush completely and totally swallowed up by the offensive line. And damn it, now I can't get the player I want. Now I can't change the player I want. What the hell?
You got stuck in the audible menu.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
They need to get a spark somehow because this just does not bode well for them.
Facing a 2nd and 11.
Okay, let's see if we can get a guy around the edge again. No, see, like, wow.
Here's the give. And the tackle was made by Aaron Smith. He hasn't had a good first half at all. Just can't seem to get through this defense.
Well, okay.
So another 3rd down coming up for the offense.
Well, let's see what happens this time.
Flips it out short to his left. Lawrence Timmons.
Another injury, damn.
Yep.
They're not going to have anybody to catch the ball left.
This one away.
Yeah. Okay, well, it went in the end zone for a touchback.
All right. We'll get going from the 20.
At the rate that you eat up the clock, you might not have enough time.
It's first.
God.
Oh, look at this. They're playing on a super tight line now.
That's okay. We have a solution. Probably, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Who knows?
But look at that. That's,
that guy,
that's the nose tackle.
Yeah, he ran right by you, though. At least. Right?
What the hell happened there?
He ran right by you.
Yeah, but he ran right by the center.
Yeah, that's because the center went up to block that linebacker there, right?
Oh my God. So it's still terrible blocking in this game.
Yeah. No, I mean, you know what? I don't know all the ins and outs of the programming, but what they should have done for each and every offensive lineman is assigned him priorities.
I don't know much about playing offensive line, but I'm pretty sure Clint never went and ran out to block a linebacker when there was a defensive tackle right in front of him.
No, well, that's what I mean, right? They should have been assigned priorities. So priority 1 is to block the nearest defensive lineman. And if that guy has somebody blocking him already, then priority 2 is to block the nearest other defensive player, like linebacker or other defensive lineman.
Yep.
And you just continue on like that. Is there somebody blocking the next nearest guy? If no, you block him. If yes, you look for someone else, right?
Yep.
You know, like...
The halfback with the carry.
I actually couldn't get around that guy.
Yeah. Because it seems like that's almost like what they did in Madden 04, right? Because you don't notice, offensive linemen firing off the line and missing people on the line. You know, like if they block somebody or if they don't have got someone near them to block, well, then they'll run up back and forth along the line looking for somebody to block, right?
Yep.
Mendenhall on the inside handoff. It's a gain of 4.
3rd and 2.
Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert.
Are you going to give it to the fullback here?
I'm going to give it to the fullback
That's what
here.
you're going to do? Oh my, I didn't know you had a fullback dive out of this formation.
I do. It might even be the only fullback dive in the playbook.
Oh, I thought you were using the one out of the goal line, actually.
Nope.
Well, that was a pretty good fullback dive.
Yeah, he's pretty quick for a fullback, ain't he?
Yeah.
With a big run like that, and I can tell you one thing, I used to play safety in high school, and anytime the fullback would get a head of steam like that going, people tend to get out of the way.
Oh,
No, there's like 3 unblocked guys there. Wow.
what can you do?
Aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss.
Well, we can try something different here.
But you're going to run it up the middle?
In the
Yep.
passing game, now when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
They hand it off.
Yeah, they're not opening the holes up for you this time around.
3rd down and 10 coming up here.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, okay.
Mendenhall takes the give.
Okay, that didn't work too bad. You didn't get all the yards you needed, but
Well, I'm sure the defense was caught a little off guard by that run call there, but if you're run there, you better pick up a first down or you're going to be reading about it in the newspaper the next day.
You were being criticized for your play calling choice there.
Yeah, well, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Nice.
And the ball is down at the 6.
Now you've got a chance to do something.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of scared, though, because these...
At the 6. First down and 10.
These possessions inside their 10-yard line have a tendency to get away. Oh, look at that. Okay, I'm not so scared now. Oh, man. It's almost like it was, like, written in stone that was going to happen, right?
Yeah, as soon as the what the fuck happened, the fumble, or sorry, no, as soon as the punt happened.
Yeah.
2 touchdowns with a score here. Roethlisberger hands it off straight ahead. He powers into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, it's pretty hard to stop the dive play from that close anyways.
Yep.
Of course, it's pretty hard to stop the dive play in this game.
True. They've been doing a fairly good job of it, though, in this game. You know, better than many teams that we've played.
Point after is good.
I still can't believe that works in this game.
Yeah.
Because it works in Madden 05 and it works in Madden 04, but I didn't expect it to work in Madden 12.
I don't know. When you showed up and said, hey, we need to do some recording today, and I looked on the schedule and it was like Madden 12, I'd be just like, oh.
Well, our Madden 12 fans need their content too, and part of the goal is to see us suffer, so...
Yeah.
People enjoy our suffering. And our bitching and our complaining and our sourness. And our everything else.
See, I figured out, you see that triangle one? I figured out why that one gets so much pressure sometimes, but it can be kind of bad against the pass sometimes. And that's because I think that one player on the end of the line there... Where are you going? That one player on the end of the line there in the little play diagram, I think he converts to a pass rush when I use a line crash command, eh?
I see, but then you end up with one uncovered guy, right?
Yeah. Although, lots of times that doesn't seem to matter very much either. Well, we've looked at that guy take a nosedive 3 times.
Second down now, 12 to go. Ball on their own 15.
So there you go. You were indirectly responsible for 7 points in this game.
Yeah.
Short throw to the right. And the tackle was made by James Ferrier.
Okay, so that guy got a 5-yard gain.
Out of position. I think that's just what happened on that pass there.
Third down, 7 yards to go.
Okay, I didn't tell everybody to spread the line, but they did it anyway.
It didn't make any difference.
No. Well, like I said, you know, like...
You should just input random audibles at the start of every play for cosmetic variety.
Yeah.
That's like, what we'll call it.
Like I said, on those 2 plays earlier in this game, what's the fuck's going on now?
Oh, 2-minute warning.
Oh.
And then they're showing the replay
so
again.
we're showing the replay again. Okay. Wow. And again.
And again.
I can't stop it. I can't make it stop. It was like a pass for a 5-yard gain. It wasn't that great.
It was so great.
Jeez.
Hall of Fame moment. Even if they lose this game, it doesn't matter.
Okay, well, I'm just going to call a fair catch just like usual. But yeah, like, it's so stupid. Like, those 2 plays earlier in this game where I had a free pass rusher coming around the edge, and he throws a pass for like 12 yards, right? And then on that last 2 plays, where they actually protected him pretty well, and he ended up throwing those short, dinky little passes that didn't even get him enough yards to make a first down, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Wow, our guard did not get that guy.
You know, you can draw up
Well, maybe they do have a pretty good defensive line, right? I don't know.
But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big
Oh,
man.
God.
And one
the
big man against another.
Big men,
Oh.
they won the battle.
Second
Oh.
down, 11 yards for first. The ball is
Their
on
big
their
men
own
just won the
26.
battle, man.
Yeah, they did. Who's going to win the battle this time?
I don't know, but we've got Mendenhall in the slot. Or sorry, no, out in the split end.
Really? How'd that happen?
Because there's a package for that.
Oh,
And I'm just using it because what the hell, why not?
I see.
Redmond gets another handoff. He hasn't had a good first half at all. Just can't
Oh,
seem to get through
looks
the
like the Chiefs just called a timeout.
Facing a 3rd and 8 situation. Ball on their own 28.
Must be a time to call the dive play, right? Isn't that what you do on 3rd and 8? Well, what are you doing? You're going back to that again? Okay. Oh, look at that. He's in a perfect position to block that guy.
Yeah, and they're just going to let me do that, apparently.
Yeah, because he's a fullback, so they don't actually respond to him moving over there.
Roethlisberger with the give. He's wrestled down
Well, we did our best.
Yeah.
4-yard line.
They called another timeout.
It's 4th down. The Steelers line up to punt.
That's a block from behind. Did you
Yep.
see that?
Well, look at that. He's going to try and pick that up. Why did he do that?
Oh my
Wow.
god.
That turned out to be an inside the 20 punt that could have very well been mishandled and turned into a fumble. Like, wow.
Oh, I love this game.
At the 16.
That is an absolutely ridiculous choice, right? Like, why do that?
Because he's a bonehead.
You know what? These guys are not doing what I told them to.
Tip pass, and it's incomplete.
That's weird. Why would he do that when he could have actually just let that ball hit him in the chest? Right? Like in the position that he was in?
Because it wouldn't look as exciting in the animations.
And looks left.
Oh, wow. Look at that. And then he
just dropped
one.
it.
It's almost picked off.
I'm not sure who he was throwing that to. He's throwing it to me.
Yeah, he was literally throwing it to you.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, well, let's go with this again.
3rd down now. 10
See if I can
yards
get
for the
these
first.
guys to do what I told them
Ball
to.
is on their own 16.
Okay, what are you guys doing there? Oh, he's a scrambler. Look at him go.
Submarines down.
That's okay. They'll either have to call a timeout or let the clock run.
Yeah, but I'm going to get caught out of position here because,
down without getting injured. Good play.
right? See, because it's the 2-minute offense,
Stop was made
right?
by Troy Polamalu.
I'm going to call a timeout.
The Steelers.
Just so they can't victimize me with this, right?
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Dumps it out right. Lawrence Timmons was there for the stop.
Because even in this game here, it seems like,
The 2-minute offense is unstoppable.
well, because you can't get your guys to get back on the right side of the line of scrimmage before the...
Really? They called the timeout now?
Did they really? Okay, well,
Oh, they're going to attempt a field goal.
or are they trying to field goal? From the 39-yard line? Okay, well,
The field goal unit is out on the field, and they're going to try to get
I didn't even get the chance to pick a field goal thing.
Wow, holy shit, they actually made that too. I guess they had
Wow.
the wind at their back, though. right? Because the wind changed sides for the quarter.
I don't know. I didn't even get a chance to try and select a field goal block.
I'm not sure it would have mattered.
There. Well, I will give you a chance to run one play. See, if I hadn't called that timeout, though, I could tell I was going to have 2 or 3 players stranded on the stranded offside, right?
First down and 10. And he'll just kneel it here.
So now he's losing rushing yards as well as passing yards.
Yeah.
He's a net contributor to this team's offense. Big Ben Pro Bowler.
Yeah.
He won't be handing balls off in the Pro Bowl, though, sadly.
No.
They don't have a statistic for that.
Yeah, somebody else will be doing that. Okay. What are we doing here?
Well, we've got cheerleaders.
Oh.
Kansas City cheerleaders. A cheerleader, at least.
Yeah, a cheerleader. And now we're looking at a whole bunch of highlights and stuff, maybe.
Yep.
Kind of.
And maybe some run plays. Because you know, our play selection really makes for some lackluster highlights, doesn't it?
Yeah, because mostly all you do is you just see a crowd of players standing around after a play is over, right?
Yeah, anyways, shall we take the halftime stretch?
Yeah, okay, I guess so.
And we're back, and I need to find the controller. Here it is.
Yeah. You left it somewhere. Oh, no, you go ahead.
All right. I guess I'm returning a kick now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anyway. What was that other guy doing? He was like literally standing right next to you.
He wasn't sure if I was going to field it.
I thought maybe he was gonna.
Oh wait, I'm on offense.
Oh yeah, I thought maybe he was gonna try and field the kick for you too, or something.
Yeah, maybe.
They'll take over at the 21-yard line. And we'll have a first down and
There, here's that 3-4 solid wall against the run.
Yep. We ain't going anywhere.
They go with the run.
Well, okay, maybe you went somewhere.
He's tackled around the 28-yard line.
He's only averaging 1.6 yards per carry in this game, though.
Yeah, it's been a rough time for Redmond on the ground. I don't know why. Mendenhall's having better luck. And that's really all I can describe it as, is luck.
Yeah. Yeah, I really don't think it makes any difference.
Between the tackles.
It's just strictly luck of the draw.
See, it was between the tackles, though, damn it.
Yeah, it was.
That's the most important detail of that play, is that it was between the tackles. You don't see that very often.
Yeah. That's right, you don't. Wow, okay, well.
Yeah, that number 95 there, man, he's a hell of a player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought that was going to be a big gain until that guy caught you.
It seems like he's always getting me. Every time.
Oh well, maybe he'll get tired.
Like he's got my number or something.
Yeah, maybe he'll get tired.
Or injured.
Hands it to the back.
Look at who it is.
Yeah, he's got you again. Yeah, it says he's got 5 tackles so far in the game, so at the rate he's going, he could be in double digits by the time this one's over.
The offense needs about 3 feet for the first. It's the fullback. Glenn Dorsey was there for the stop. And he puts
Yep, he got you 2 yards.
Yeah, that was a big
That's okay. That's all we needed.
Tell the coaches have a lot of faith in this ball carrier to allow him a chance to run the football in that situation.
So you know what?
Gonna run it up the middle.
Hands it off.
Yep, we're gonna run it up the middle.
He's starting to show some frustration after another short game. His defense has really made it tough going.
Oh, I just couldn't get around that guy.
Yep.
That was my fault there. A little premature on the sprint button.
They line up at the 50.
Well, it's 3rd and short.
They have several linebackers crowding right up to the line there.
Yep. On the bright side, though, if you manage to get past them, you'll get a big gain. Just like that. That's a touchdown if you can outrun everybody.
Batch gets the long touchdown.
Yeah.
I had to evade somebody there, too.
Yeah, you
but,
could almost see it coming, right? Like it was just setting itself up like that. As soon as you see them line up like 9 guys on the line like that, you know they're in trouble, right?
Yeah, well, that's the thing, though, right? Linebacker's job is to back the line, not play the line.
But now I'm going to actually have to play defense for a bit.
No, sorry about that.
I was kind of counting on, like, he's got 4 carries for 80 yards, so he's averaging 20 yards per carry. And you got another guy who's only averaging like a yard and a bit per carry.
Yep.
It's like, wow.
Yeah, it's all over the place. Redmond's going to be on a cold streak after this game or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
they'll get the ball here at the 24-yard line.
Oh, look at that. Shotgun tight.
Wow, they just let you right through there.
Yeah. I thought I jumped offside, actually, to tell you the truth. But
no, they just didn't block you. And then the halfback had to come over and get you. Because he was the only guy left.
That'll bring up second down, a couple of yards needed to convert.
Why they didn't block you? I don't know. You only had 4 coming there, right?
Yeah.
Charles on the handoff, and the tackle was made by Ike Taylor.
Yeah, you got to be careful of those dive plays.
Yeah. Oh, come on now. That's the first run for positive yardage that they've had in this entire game.
Yeah, but how many games has he been saying that I should, you know, throw a play action?
Yeah. There's play action right there, see? One successful run play and suddenly they can throw play action, right?
Yep.
And so far in this one, as you can see, this player has been the impact performer of the game so far.
What? So far, this guy has been... Did you hear how he just said that?
They keep it on the ground.
Was that awkward phrasing?
So far, that player has been the impact player of the game so far.
Oh.
That was less coherent than Madden sometimes was.
Well, I'm not going to take it out on him. I say things like that sometimes, too.
Yeah. Oh, look at that, throwing it deep over the middle.
Yeah, if that hadn't gotten batted away, it looked like Polamalu had a chance at it.
Play action, see?
It looked like the guy who batted it away had a chance at it, too.
Yeah, well.
Everybody had a chance at it.
Anyway, I guess...
except for the receiver.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
We haven't had any success pass rushing here at all today, but, you know, like, we'll just keep trying, I guess.
Has a man doing
Ha!
The Tasmanian Devil, Troy Polamalu, was there to bring him down.
Okay. We'll go back to this.
First down and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. Fires a strike.
That was really piss poor throw.
Yeah, again, play action, right? The last 3 passes in a row he's thrown have been play action passes, right?
Well, you know, when you have a successful run game, it really opens up play action for you.
Yeah.
You and I both have learned through hard experience that if you can't stop the run, you're going to have to deal with play action.
Oh, come on. Quarterbacks can't break tackles like that. What nonsense that was. Wow.
Well, maybe he'll get a pick 6 or something.
Oh, that was just garbage.
And we'll have a first down and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. Throws it over the middle of the field.
That was a pick play.
Yeah. Well, whatever kind of play it was. Let's see here.
What do you see here, Chris?
Well, after a big gain like that, the quarterback may try
No.
to target this guy.
How do I
the rest of the
change
game
shit here?
to see
Man.
how this matchup progresses now that he's found a bit of an opening.
They're down inside the 5. Ball sits on the 3. Has a man out to his right.
Okay.
Second down coming up after the incomplete pass.
The intended receiver on the play.
Yeah, it looked like it slipped out of his hand a little on that release. Here, I'll fill in for the lackluster commentary by plagiarizing Madden.
Okay. Well, they were going to score on that play. There was nothing I could do about it.
Yeah, dive plays are pretty unstoppable in this game.
They're not going anywhere.
That was just good old-fashioned smash-mouth football there. The offensive line simply taking over the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's like they suddenly woke up after doing nothing all game long, right?
So, time winding down in the third.
They were just scripted for a score. And I mean, they are the Chiefs, right? They're a good offense, so. You got it again.
Again, yeah.
He will start from his own 5.
And then he didn't block anybody anyway. Like, why is he out there?
He's out there having a conversation with you.
I guess so.
Talking about golf on the weekend or something.
Uh-huh.
They'll go to work at the 20.
Well, I've noticed in this game that when I input my line shift commands and things like that, they're not always doing what I tell them to. You know, like it's like they're playing off, right? Like they're having like a kind of an off day or a weird.
I was going to be tricky there and cut back, but then that defensive tackle cut back with me.
Yeah, I think you needed to keep following your fullback there.
Yeah, well, you know, you got to experiment with these things sometimes.
Sometimes you got to run the play the way it's drawn.
It seems like we have had a lot of trouble with Redmond running the ball today.
Yeah, maybe you should just stop that.
Okay, well, that one is not Redmond's fault. That was the fullback's fault.
Yeah, you just haven't been finding the gaps today, though, right? Again, this is
I've
like
noticed though it's only when Redmond's on the field. If it's not Redmond, I do fine.
Well, maybe you need to not have put Redmond on the field anymore in this game, then.
Eric Berry was there to bring him down.
Oh, that's okay. At least it keeps the clock running.
Well, we'll just have to see how things go on defense here. But I would say, yeah, give Redmond a rest if things are not going well with him. Then, like put Batch on the field or something. He's having a good game. Every time he runs the ball, he picks up 20 yards. Look at that. He's going to go back there and pick it up off the ground again.
Oh, that's okay. He's going to make the punt even longer for me. Because I didn't get full power on that either. I'm happy that even made it past midfield.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 37.
Footballs ain't as bouncy in this one, though, as they are in Madden 05. Yeah, I think they have a pretty good running back. Uh-oh, one of our defensive players is hurt from running. It's a run game, man. It just chews up defensive players like nothing. Chews them up and spits them out.
Looks right, throws. Troy Polamalu was there for the stop. Jonathan Baldwin makes his third grab.
Well, you know what? For all the luck that I've had here, I might as well do this.
Hand off to the right. And the tackle was made by Casey Hampton. A 7-yard play.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll have to substitute in somebody now.
Yeah, I don't know why they gave you the choice to substitute Hayward in when he was the only guy who could be in.
I don't know.
Throws to his left.
Almost an interception.
Yeah, and nobody can on the defense can catch the ball, hey? Wow. Okay, well. Okay.
Here's the give. The Tasmanian
Well, they'll be kicking another field goal anyways.
was there to
Yeah.
bring him down.
On the carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
He splits the uprights. And with that, the score is the Chiefs 13, the Steelers.
Okay, well, we'll just go kick, return, middle, I guess, and,
It's ready to kick it away. Brown is back to
hey, what's
receive the
going
kick.
on here?
It's
Okay.
fielded at the 2.
Okay, well,
Well, you know what? You got out to the 25.
Forced to punt it away.
Ain't tried this in a while.
yeah, you had absolutely no success doing that today at all, eh?
Brandon Hall gets a call. Eric Berry was there for the stop. A pickup of 5.
Carrier on the play. 5-yard gain on the play.
Well, at least it doesn't take them long to get into position.
Mendenhall gets the call again.
Well, that should take you to the end of the third quarter anyway.
We'll win this game on time of possession.
Yeah. Yeah, well, like I said, I don't see what the difference is between what happened in the third quarter and what happened in the first quarter because I'm not doing anything different.
And so with 3 in the books, we're locked in a tight one. Our score, the Steelers 21, the Chiefs 13. The Steelers have a 1-touchdown lead and the ball as we start the final quarter. Mendenhall.
Okay. Yeah. Instead of trying to stretch it way outside, just cut it back up inside, eh?
Yeah, well, that's what I've been doing, because I've noticed that their defensive backs have been hyperactive today.
Yeah. Yeah, they just chase you down if you try to run it too wide, right? What are you doing there? Change sides like twice? Yeah, that was one too many.
Yeah, well, you know what? Fuck it.
First down.
How come you changed sides so many times there?
Because I didn't
anyway?
like the way that looked.
Oh. I'd say just run it up the middle and be done with it.
I don't know, we still can't get around that defensive tackle.
Yeah, well, it's really too bad because things were going okay until that penalty.
Somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Mendenhall gets another handoff, and he makes it out to about the 47. Derek Johnson was
Well, 3rd and 11. That's interesting. What's Mendenhall doing out there on 3rd down? I thought Batch was your 3rd down guy.
the halfback with the carry.
Well, that might be close enough, yeah.
Yep, that's close enough.
Demario Williams was there for the stop.
Dive to the left.
The stop was made by Derek Johnson. Short gain, but more than enough as they convert on 4th.
Wasn't sure you made it there.
Yeah, well.
It just comes down to the big offensive lineman against the big
Oh,
defensive
no.
lineman, and the
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Your favorite quote, man.
I don't know. It just makes my eyes glaze over after hearing them say the same thing over and over and over. Oh, what are you doing here? This is different. Well, look at that. It actually kind of halfway's worked.
Yeah, well, I was basically just trying to make sure the guy who was in the middle of the line with no blocker assigned to him would have a blocker assigned to him.
Oh.
So I just tried moving around the running back until I saw that guy had a blocker assigned to him.
Yeah, look at that. That linebacker there on the right, just over the right guard, has nobody assigned to him. Hey, that's a new wrinkle, and
Yeah,
it works
there you
pretty
go.
good. Actually,
Run
you
the
know
play.
what? I designed to play like that in Madden 05
Yeah.
out of the offset eye, yeah.
Well, we're running plays exactly as they were drawn up now. Absolutely.
Yeah. Because if you look at the play art, you can tell the reason you're having so much trouble is because half the time you got a linebacker in the gap there on the right again that's got nobody assigned to him, right?
Yep.
Roethlisberger.
Yeah, it's incredibly annoying.
Demario Williams was there for the stop.
Alright, what's going on with that blocking?
There, that time you can take it outside.
Makes it out to about the 7. Tamba Hali was there to bring him down.
21-yard gain on the play.
Oh, do you think they're expecting a dive play or something?
I don't know. They do have 10 guys in the box there, so
Give to the tailback. And the tackle was made by Demario Williams.
Yardage gained.
On that play.
yep. You picked up yards. Who the hell is Dyer?
I don't know, but he's going to get the ball.
Oh.
And he's going to get a touchdown.
Yeah.
Plows ahead for the touchdown.
I don't even know who this guy is.
Yeah, well, I guess he can carry the ball, too. He's a running back of some sort by the looks of it.
We should look through the depth chart and figure out who he is. Who did I just give the damn ball to? A number 38. Third down running backs?
Yeah.
He's fullback. Do we have two fullbacks?
I guess we have two fullbacks.
Yeah, we have two fullbacks.
Yeah.
He's the other fullback, I guess.
Although he's like a halfback size fullback, but
Yeah, he's really small.
yeah.
So we do have two fullbacks. It's not a big deal if Johnson gets hurt.
Yeah. Except I wonder how well a guy who only weighs 200 pounds is going to block, though.
Ah, who cares? If he can't block, we'll just hand him the ball.
Pittsburgh will be kicking off. Number 21 stands back to field the kick. And he'll return this one from the 7.
Wow, look at that guy breaking tackles. There's like 4 tackles there.
Goes down.
Yep.
Number
Wow.
29 was there for the stop.
Okay, well, let's go here.
They have a motion problem. Whatever the hell that was about.
It goes
Yeah.
straight to the back.
Oh, it was a direct snap to the running back.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Oh, so then they ran the same play again?
And he's tackled around the 29-yard line by McFadden.
On the play.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can get some pressure.
And looks throws.
Well, you'll get a tackle at least.
Yeah.
And that guy's hurt. So he won't be doing that to you again.
Yeah, threw the long bomb down the middle. All of a sudden, these guys who were really very capable pass defenders, you know, on those kinds of passes can't stop them all of a sudden.
It's because they dropped all those interceptions.
Oh, there's a run for a touchdown.
Nope,
Oh.
Palomalu is there. That's why he's on the team.
Troy
Yeah.
Polamalu
You forgot about him.
there for the stop.
Future Hall of Famer, by the way.
Yep. That's right. Oops. Yeah, that's what we wanted.
There will be many, many, many shampoo commercials that he will appear in the future.
Many, many shampoo commercials, huh?
He just doesn't know it yet.
Charles takes the give.
Wow.
Mar Woodley.
Yeah, they've got all this life left to them now, huh?
Yeah, suddenly they've got all this life out of nowhere. Okay, well,
I mean, they do realize I did just score on them, right?
that's why they have all this life all of a sudden.
Yeah, maybe.
Another
Good
run.
job.
We'll do the hokey pokey and turn them all around.
7-yard line. By Hope.
1 yard gain on the play.
Okay.
Inside give.
Oh, I can't believe couldn't stop them with that. Wow.
That's okay, though, because you did get them, prevent them from making it in, so you've still got them running more time off the clock here.
Oh, look at that. I finally got a sack.
And that'll continue to run time off the clock.
Yeah, it will.
Dumps it out left. Watch out.
Oh, that's the trouble with these zone defenses too, is that even though I was playing short zones on that side, he catches it in front of them, right?
Yep.
He has a reputation
Like,
for going
Yeah, everybody just drops
why
off.
is number 92 there not pressing on that guy, right?
The safety has your back on a play like that.
And that can't make the safety too happy, putting them on an
Uh,
island
you know
out
what?
there.
Yeah, I
That's
guess, but
garbage
it really kinda
can
goes
play
with the
calling,
territory
right?
when you have
Play
an
like
aggressive corner. I
play
think
execution.
most of the time, a safety can respect
It's
that.
garbage.
And he adds the point after.
No, that's okay.
I would have been better off sending like a 6-man blitz.
Less than 4 minutes to go in the fourth. The score: the Chiefs 20, the Steelers.
Oh, it's really hard to get into the backfield in this game, too.
Number 6 is just about ready to kick this one away. Sanders is deep, looking to return the kickoff.
No, he's not.
This will be down to the end zone for a touchback.
Oh,
What?
okay. We'll substitute.
I guess we lost another key defender in this game, right?
The give to the tailback.
Oh, yeah, I've still
you
got
still
the
have the
fullback
huge-
in there. Oh, the fullback just got hurt.
Yeah, everybody on our team is getting hurt all of a sudden, right? Wow, what's going on here?
Johnson might have been hurt on that one, but it appears it isn't too serious.
Yeah, that's why they were carting him off on a stretcher, right?
Yeah, well, you know, they got to stop the clock somehow.
Yeah.
They go with the run.
But it won't matter how much they try to cheat and stop the clock.
Well, you should be able to get it down to 2 minutes pretty much guaranteed anyway before they start using their timeouts.
If you can't stop the run, and you have to deal with play action.
Well, maybe we'll set up some play action here or something. Well, there was nowhere to go there.
Yep, I think they're on to you there now.
Yeah, I couldn't even change directions there.
Sort of protection scheme
Substitute Dyer.
that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another.
Oh,
big
again?
One big
That's
man
twice,
against another.
That's twice in the same game.
No, I think that's like 3 or 4 times in the same game now.
Oh.
Leftwich hands it off.
Well, I'll be able to eat up the 2-minute warning
Yep.
after we finish watching everybody walk around on the sideline.
Yeah, after you watch everyone walk around aimlessly. Yeah.
I don't know why Mendenhall's out there. He knows what play we're calling next.
Yeah. I think you got to take it left.
Yeah, probably.
Well, there's less guys lined up on the left. Right?
Oh, I couldn't get around him. I tried to cut to the right there. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, that's what you needed to do, too. You needed to get into that gap there. Because it was there.
They're going to have to punt the football away, and now
Oh.
it's going to be placed in the hands of the defense.
Now I have to try and stop them on defense.
You'll do fine.
I don't know. I haven't been doing fine. They basically scored every possession they've had in the second half.
Well, I've been giving you good punts, damn it.
Use the clock wisely now. They can still throw the thing over the middle, but the focus and the majority of the passes have to be to the outside to give these receivers a chance to get out of bounds.
Makes the throw over the middle.
Wow.
And he drops the short pick. Number 83 was his intended.
Last man back, so he goes for the interception.
Yep.
I can't believe you haven't caught one of those this game.
Yeah, me too.
Searching for an open man.
Oh. Oh, well.
Through his hands. He almost had the pick.
You know, man, don't try to catch it like that. Just kind of catch it like this. Just cradle it in your arms when it's coming down that steep.
What's going on here? What are you guys doing?
Dumps it out right.
They were pressing.
Oh, okay. Well, there's an interception.
Dwayne Bowe was there to bring him down.
Okay, they weren't doing what I told them to do, but
Why the hell would
okay.
I line up in Hail Mary at this point in the game?
Who the hell knows,
Really
right?
tough for this team now.
We all know there's only like 1 or 2 plays that I need to call here. And none of them is Hail Mary.
Yeah.
On the ground left side.
Well, I managed to evade the cornerback there.
Yeah. Well, they just called their another timeout. They got one left. This is a season high. I haven't given up 20 points before in this season yet.
Well, they are the Chiefs. You do got to keep that in mind, I think.
Mendenhall on the handoff.
Oh, they pushed you out of bounds. It stops the clock.
First and goal.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
They hand it off again.
Well, there's not going to be any running the clock out in this game.
No, but that's okay.
What a big time score right there.
Defensively, they
Oh,
just
man.
had to make
I
a
can make
stand,
them
and
take
they
the rest of the
did
time now. I'll just play that man up 3 deep thing.
See, I just stopped putting Redmond out on the field, and then we've had success running.
Yeah.
Maybe Redmond's suddenly on a cold streak or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, the last graphic, I remember seeing he was averaging less than 2 yards per carry. While Batch was averaging 20 yards per carry.
Yet Redmond ended up getting, what, 200 yards rushing in the last couple of games?
The
Yeah.
Steelers, 35. The Chiefs.
Although it's a little bit low even for Mendenhall here.
Sweesham looks ready to kick it away. Number 21 is back to receive the kick.
When Mendenhall only has 200 and some odd yards rushing, you know it's been an off day. Although maybe that's because Batch ended up getting like 80 yards.
Yeah.
Dams under it. He will start from his own 5.
Okay,
Oh, there's a fumble.
I'm going to get it back again now.
Did you get it back?
And this could be a clip. Here's the call.
Oh, look at that. Huh.
Clipping
No,
against...
decline. If
Yeah.
you accept the penalty, then they'll get the ball. All right.
I want the ball, because I want to run the ball. Oh, look, we got Johnson back anyway, so we made that substitution, and now we've got him back.
Yeah, I guess he's okay.
Feeds it to the back.
Well, I kind of escaped that guy, but it didn't matter.
No, they just used their last timeout.
Your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers. It really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Johnson, where you going, buddy?
Hit and drop behind the line.
For me, there's nothing more
It's not going to matter. One more play and this game is over.
able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
So they actually held up the pretense of trying to make this a close game for a while, eh?
I think we scored roughly about the same amount of points as we always do, though.
Yeah, I know. But it's just that all of a sudden in the second half, especially in the third quarter, these guys just... I couldn't stop them, right? Like nothing, you know, everything that I was normally doing that would be successful. And they weren't doing anything different either. They were still throwing the same passes and stuff like that. Well, you're going to try a field goal?
I guess so.
I guess so.
No, it's not going to let me kick
Yeah,
it.
it's not going to let you kick it. That's okay. That's something to file away, though, just in case you ever do need a late game field goal. Don't run the clock down to 1 second.
Yeah, well,
right? You know, kick it when there's like 5 seconds left because it'll take that long for the ball to travel through the uprights anyway.
yeah, it was a rough game for Mendenhall. Only 200 and some odd yards rushing.
Yeah.
Now we get to see the highlights of this game. There's Batch.
Yep, running away from everybody and scoring a touchdown. Oh well. Glad that's over.
This telecast is copyrighted by the NFL for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or of any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the NFL's consent is prohibited.
Well, shall we take a look at the game recap?
I guess if we must.
Look at that. There was almost no offense in this game. It's like we were playing... Kansas plays like the Ravens, and the Ravens play like Kansas.
Well, they did manage to throw for 182 yards.
They turned the ball over 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still got 56% third down conversions, even in spite of my really rough game. And we still had the ball for 45 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they had a couple of drives there where they were actually just, you know, like really moving the ball, right? They had that one long scramble from that guy, too.
Yep. Rough game running. Oh, look.
He
It's
got
Mr.
two more,
Hines-Ward.
he got 2 more pancake blocks in this game.
He's trying to secure that spot in the Hall of Fame, man.
Yeah, we're going to have to put him out on the offensive line or something.
Yeah, we can put him at right guard. And how much does he weigh? 200. He can play right guard. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Might be a little undersized for that.
No, I think he might be a little oversized, to be honest. But let's see here. Let's take a look at tackling stuff. Oh, your defensive backs are busy today.
Yeah. That's because they were throwing, they were passing quite a bit in the third quarter, right?
5 tackles for a loss. 2 sacks. 1 interception. Finally got that interception.
Yeah, they sure dropped enough of them. The
8 pass deflections.
The thing that doesn't make any sense to me is that a lot of the interceptions that we saw dropped in this game were unforced drops, right? And then the one that was an interception was one where the guy was actually battling with the receiver for the ball, right? You know, like you'd
Look
think
at this. He has a net average of almost 40 yards this game, and he's still on a cold streak. I don't understand how good you have to be at punting to not be on a cold streak.
I don't know. But
Because that's pretty damn good average.
Yeah, net average of 39 yards per punt is pretty good. That means they're not getting much on returns.
Or negative returns.
Yeah.
All right. So Stanzi here had a quarterback rating of 65
Completed 50% of his passes.
for a touchdown and an interception. Then we had Jamal Charles, Thomas Jones. Charles fumbled the ball twice.
Yeah.
Trying to do too much with the football, I guess. They gave up 2 sacks. And then, what do their tackles look like? Demario Williams, Tamba Holly, Derek Johnson. I guess they play a 3-4.
Yeah.
And then this guy, Ron Edwards, he was a pain in the ass. He assisted with like 10 tackles, man.
Yeah.
Look at 10 and 13 tackles.
Yeah, he was on the ball carrier all the time. That was at that number 95, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, totals 18, 15, 12, 11, 10.
Yeah.
These guys made a lot of tackles.
Yeah, they did.
They must have had to change out for the thicker pads at halftime. Oh, there's no interceptions, obviously.
No, I don't think it's likely that you're going to give up an interception this season.
They got their 2 field goals.
Yeah, that one field goal was pretty long.
Yes, this guy's also on a cold streak, and he had a wonderful punting average.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's because I never returned any. I called a fair catch on every single one, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it takes to have a punter not on a cold streak. So yeah, I don't know.
Oh, well.
Miserable game.
We're one closer to the end, anyway.
Could you imagine accidentally pressing restart game?
Oh, don't do that. If you do that, you're on your own. I'm going to go and find something else to do because I'm not playing that game again. I've done my Madden 12 duties for the next week.
I like how it's a duty now.
Well, it is. It's you know, I try my best to have fun playing this game, but you know, like I said
The Madden
before,
12 burden.
like I said before, I'm not playing the game. I'm just sitting here watching. Right?
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like even when I'm on defense on the field, I'm not actually doing anything, right?
Yeah, you call man under 2 and then wiggle the stick around.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Well, that's okay. We are up against the Cincinnati Bengals next, and I think we played them once already, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. This will be the return match.
Yeah, it looks like they're not doing so well, so maybe it'll be an easy game.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Yeah, I suppose we could always lose an embarrassing one to the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, really, eh?
I seem to remember they played us pretty okay the last time.
Yep.
I'm surprised they're not doing so well. But who knows? Maybe they had a lot of injuries or something.
Yeah. Maybe. Who knows? Anyway, I guess that's it until next time.
I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.